Many congratulations to Dr. Rishabh Sharma, who scored 218 marks in the recently conducted FMG examination. Rishabh, I am right for your marks?
Yes, sir, you're very right.
Okay. And let me tell you that Rishabh has done his graduation from Kazan State Medical University, Russia. Is that also right, Rishabh?
Yes, sir, it's absolutely right.
Very good. So, heartiest congratulations, Rishabh, to you and to your parents and everyone in the family.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. A huge thanks to the entire Miss family. Like it was my privilege to have this opportunity to be a part of the entire Miss family. I'm extremely overwhelmed with the uh, contents which you have provided, with everything, not only the academic parts but only the motivation in every moment, in every part of this journey. Thank you so much to be a part of this journey along with us.
Thank you so very much, Rishabh. Rishabh, everyone would like to know that how did Rishabh actually prepare for this exam? What was Rishabh's schedule? What did Rishabh do?
Sir, first of all, when I came, actually, we got degree in June from our university, and the documentation work, it took a bit longer for us. So I came back very late. I came back in August, like 8th of August, and I joined MIST on 10th of August. So after joining, I started preparing. I started attending the lessons and all. And I used to divide my whole day in two parts. I used to do the theory. I used to attend the lessons of MIST, and then I used to revise the whole content in a very crisp manner in like just 2 to 3 hours, maximum 2 to 2.5 hours. And then I used to do the MCQs of that particular topic only. And I will strongly recommend the students who will be appearing for the FMG exam to do the MCQ on the same day as soon as possible. Not like just not put it to pending like 3 days, 4 days after, at the same day, because the topics are very fresh. We'll come to know which topics are the weaker one, which topics are the stronger one. We'll come to know which topics we need to focus on more. So I'll suggest to do the MCQ on the same particular day.
That's a great suggestion, Rishabh. I think that whatever you are studying simultaneously, on the same day, you're also solving the MCQs so that you come to know that actually from this particular topic, how you are supposed to study, how you are supposed to approach
Yes, sir.
that particular topic. I think that is extremely good. And Rishabh, what was the role of the weekly test, the topic-wise test which we were having?
So the role of weekly test, first of all, if there are weekly tests, then definitely we need to study for that test. First of all, as said by you and also said by Amit Gupta sir, that हर उस टेस्ट को आप अपने एग्जाम की तरह ही कंसीडर करो, हर उस टेस्ट को एग्जाम की तरह कंसीडर करो. एंड the MIST has designed the portal in the same way as we have to give the exam on the computer on the FMG examination. So if you are basically doing the weekly test very much, like I still remember, I gave my weekly test. I revised anatomy more than 7 times, and I was not even aware that I revised anatomy for seven times. So it was just possible because of the weekly test. So I strongly recommend the weekly test, the mock test, the subject-wise test. Everything has to be taken very seriously, and everything has to be considered as the main real exam.
Perfect. So a strong message from Rishabh for everyone who would be watching this, that when you are doing your preparation on a daily basis, you have to learn the lessons, solve the MCQs related to that topic, and then every week give those weekly tests just like as if you are appearing in the exam. And once you're done with those topic-wise tests, when it comes to subject-wise and mock test, then also you have to take those exams very seriously. Rishabh, I have a question. When you are appearing for these topic-wise tests or subject-wise tests, you would be having Google in front of you, you would be having workbooks in front of you. So you would have been tempted to look at that and solve the MCQs. How did you curb that?
I can very well relate to this because it happened with me a lot of times. Like it first happened with me when I was giving mock. So I used to put some sticky notes, the place where I used to study. And there were a lot of high yield topics said by you and all the other faculties that these are the crisp topics. These are the topics which has to be revised just few minutes before. So I used to see those particular sticky notes daily. And I was giving a mock test on this iPad, and one question came on the nerve supply of the tongue, and the same thing was written in front of me also. So I don't know how my eyes just went to that sticky notes, and eventually I knew the answer also. But when I was counting the marks, I deducted 1 mark that no, this answer has to be taken wrong because I cheated that particular answer. So not only this particular question, like 7 to 8 questions, it used to happen. So I would suggest my juniors and all the future FMG aspirants that please cover those areas. Please put your workbook aside so that you have to get the like you should know that कि हम कितने पानी में हैं. Exactly, we should know. So uske liye workbooks and all we have to keep aside. We have to cover all the sticky notes, and if we are not covering that, at least we should do something that our eyes should not go on that.
Wonderful, Vita. So this is again, I would say, Vita, that this part, what Rishabh has said now, this is definitely going to help lot of students who are preparing for the exam. Because yes, honesty, every one of us knows that that is going to be important. But at the same time, when you are having everything right in front of you, you are tempted. So what Rishabh did, a smart thing was, he used to deduct those particular questions or those particular numbers from the final score, what you used to get. And Rishabh, what was your average score in the test which you appeared for, if we summarize all the tests?
So average, I think the very first test I did was of the anatomy. I scored 93-94%, I guess, because it was very like, that was the very first subject. So I thought it's only the beginning. So I thought I have the content load is very much less. So maybe due to that reason, I scored much more, more than 90%. As the content is going to increase day by day, who knows, my score will go down. So my average score was like above 70%. Once only I got in the pharmacology test like 63 or 64%. The same day I texted you personally, sir, what is the average score so that we can consider the preparation is good? And you immediately replied, if you're getting 70%, don't worry.
Wow, wonderful. And you scored 73% in this exam.
Yes, sir. It was exactly the replica of what was the score in the mock test.
Wow, Vita. Rishabh, what message you would like to give to your juniors so that your message may help lots and lots, thousands of future FMG aspirants, Vita, how they should prepare?
So the only message which I would give is we should not follow on the shortcuts. That's the very first message. The studies is serious. The topics are very much serious. As we saw this time, that paper 2 was a bit tough. Paper 2 was a bit tricky. And I think my opinion in regarding paper 2 was that FMG, there has always been a trend that paper 1 is going to be kind of a challenging and kind of a tough paper as compared to paper 2. And paper 2 will be able to pick those keywords from paper 2 and easily score much more marks. But this time they just did the opposite thing. The paper 1 was easy, and I think after giving paper 1, our expectations were much more higher that oh my god, the paper 1 was easy, paper 2 used to come easy as always, so we could score much more. But this didn't work this time. So we have to don't neglect any subject. We cannot leave any subject, as in our session Deepa ma'am also told, even if you are leaving something from physiology, you will do pharmacology. You are missing something from physiology, do it from pharmacology. So any subject should not be missed, because it is definitely going to help in the examination. And sir, one more thing, that mock test has to be taken very, very seriously, because I believe at the end of the day, we are going to give one mock also there, right? We gave mock only on 20th of January. That was a mock only. So I considered every test as a original examination, and I considered 20th of January examination as mock exam, my mock exam.
Wonderful. So, and I think this time, especially when we got a little extra time and we were able to get 3 extra mock tests. So probably
Yes,
giving multiple mock tests might have reduced some anxiety levels also in the exam.
yes, sir. Because when you are scoring more than 170, 180 in the mock test, it gives you immense confidence that yes, I am doing better, so I can do better in the examination. Because at the end of the day, we have to give a mock only on the examination. Haphazard questions, some from surgery, some from patho, everything like that only.
Wonderful. So Rishabh, I would just like to summarize, and please just remind me if I'm missing out on our discussion.
Sure,
One
sir.
most important thing message from Rishabh. Whatever you are reading daily, you have to learn that daily and try to solve the MCQs on a daily basis. Number 2, appear in all the tests, topic-wise, subject-wise, and the mock test, and don't take them lightly. Try to be as honest as possible. and try to achieve a score of 70% if possible in these different tests. At least your average score should be around 70% or maybe little more than 70% if you want to be on the safer side. And number 3, during your preparation, you have to actually don't take too much of anxiety or tension for the final exam. Just treat it like any other exam, what you have been doing, like the mock test, as Rishabh mentioned, that 20th of January was also like the mock test.
And so the last thing, and the very important thing, believe the contents. Please believe the contents, because it happened with me also. That's the very first thing which we have to consider. कि ज़्यादा सोचना नहीं है. Means if you guys are, if you mentors are telling something, you are telling, means you have experience. That's why you are telling something, and that's what I saw when I was giving my examination. So just please believe the source, believe the content, whichever content, whichever source you are following, just believe that and stick to that particular course.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. What do you recommend to your juniors, Rishabh?
So I will definitely recommend MIST, because when it comes to live classes, it's a kind of not only studying, it's a kind of like, when I still remember when I used to attend your classes, when I used to attend Gupta sir's classes. Gupta sir's, when he used to take classes, immediately he used to turn the screen off, black screen behind, and used to motivate us. So it's a kind, and when you are seeing the recorded lectures, so no, it's good only, but live classes are at a different level. So that's what I have experienced from the live classes, and that's why I joined MIST.
Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you so very much for your words of appreciation for MIST, and may God give you all the strength and courage, and may you achieve all the success in your life, what you are dreaming for.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
God bless you, Rishabh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.